What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to some more Xerath content. In today's video, I wanted to show you guys how to beat Zed 80% of the time. Because a lot of people, when they play Xerath, think Zed counters Xerath. But surprisingly enough, it is actually the complete opposite if you know how to play it. When we first come to lane, of course, we're not throw our Q directly at them. Majority of the time, surprisingly enough, people tend to dodge down. So I tend to throw my Q slightly below them. Not completely below them, but slightly below them. You have to realize when you're facing a Zed, that Zed has a relatively long cooldown on his Q, and as long as he doesn't hit you directly, it's really not going to do that much damage. When you're facing a Zed, we do want to get priority, so we do want to keep spamming auto attack, and every time Comet is back up, we're going to be throwing that Q at him. And of course, again, we're going to be throwing our Qs. We're going to spam auto attack to make sure we crash on the second wave. We're going to throw our W and then our Q. And we're going to rinse and repeat that constantly. We're not really scared of his level 2. Like I said, we are looking to crash on this wave. We get the crash and we're going to look to ward. Because in this lane, we want to play as aggressive as possible. So again, after the second wave, we are going to ward. Since our W and Q is off cooldown, we're just going to use it on him. And we're just going to keep trying to push in. The biggest thing versus Zed is his level 3. That is when he's going to start aggressively trading with us. And we're going to need to kind of properly space for it. But the biggest thing that you guys really need to worry about when he is level 3 is making sure we don't get hit by the second shuriken. Getting hit by the first shuriken with the shadow is perfectly normal and perfectly okay. It's not going to do that much damage. The biggest thing is making sure if he does have electrocute, it's not proccing. We're not proccing his electrocute. But as you can see, we're just constantly keeping push under tower. And of course, we're playing towards the top side. Again, why are we playing towards the top side? Is because that is where we have our ward at. I do probably want to let him push towards me. So after this wave, oh man, we're going to let him push towards me. I am still going to WQ him off cooldown. Again, we're never going to be throwing our E unless we're going for a guaranteed kill. And we're never throwing Q until we get Lost Chapter. We're never throwing our Q unless we have our W off cooldown. And this guy is already struggling and he has no time to pretty much trade with me. We have Evelyn above us. We know where she is. And we're just going to back off. We're just going to try to soak this XP. But we're going to hug towards our jungler if we want to play for the 2v2. Again, do our WQ combo since it's off cooldown. And now it's slow pushing towards us. Evelyn could still be above us. And that's why we're hugging towards our jungler. Good try on the gank. A lot of times when you get a jungler to gank you, you do want to throw your W out to get the guarantee slow. Wait for the jungler CC and then throw your E. But he used his shadow, which is perfectly fine. It is what it is. We're already up CS. You should have no shadow is a long cooldown. And we're just going to continually bully this guy as much as possible. We're about to hit level 5. Bada beam, bada boom. This guy doesn't have any health potions left. Bada beam, big damage. And he's probably going to TP back. Now, as a greedy player, I would probably look for a E flash play. You don't really need to do that. It's too risky. You really just want to play for farm. So again, since we saw Evelyn jungling topside, she cleared up. At Scuttle, that means her bottom camps are back up. So that means more than likely she's going to be on our bot side. But since Zed is not showing, we're just going to crash this wave, look for a reset ourselves. He's probably going to TP back right there, and we just reset ourselves. If you notice, we are up a lot of CS because how much pressure we are putting. So with all this money, he could be looking to cancel our back. Oh, he is. And we're just going to walk away. It is what it is. It's kind of unfortunate he knew we were there, but it's not going to change what happens because we're just going to go back, buy a Lost Chapter, maybe buy a Dark Seal if we really want that extra damage. And we don't even need to buy a potion because we didn't use any. We're going to TP back. We hit level 6. Level 6 Zed is where people are really kind of get scared of Zed. But I promise you, when you are facing Zed, this is actually like relatively easy. And the biggest tip I have for Zed is remember, he always teleports behind you. So we are never going to be using our stun until he ultis us. And we're just going to constantly do this WQ combo on him. And this is how we win the matchup. When you do get Lost Chapter, you can start looking for more just spamming the Qs. You don't need your Ws every single time. Just because you do have that mana. But look how scared this guy is. So he may look to ulti on us. We're just going to spam auto attack. Make sure we pop a cooldown. And again, if you notice, I am never throwing... Oh, crap, where'd he go? And he's dead. I'm never throwing my stun. If I throw my stun, he will ulti every single time. So you never throw your stun unless he ultis. I need to emphasize that. We are never throwing our stun when he hits level 6 unless he ultis us. And then when he does ulti us, there's a timing to it. It's relatively easy. You just wait till he appears behind you and you throw your stun. Easy peasy. It's how you guarantee win the matchup every single time. We're going to rotate down for this. Could be a free kill. We have a beautiful target following along. This is a very bad fight. We are just going to lead this. I do believe in the skill of, if it is a guaranteed losing fight, knowing when to leave, guys. Very important. You should know when to be like, all right, this is just fight's just over. We abandon this. And of course, our first item's going to be Ludens. We saw a target right there, but there's nothing we can do. Realistically, again, I want to play for CS. I need every Xerath to understand that, like, CSing is everything. Don't get obsessed with getting kills. Being up in CS is truly how you win. So he's going to get a turret play, but again, at the end of the day, I really just want to get this farm. And we're just going to try to make sure we get all of it. Again, since we have Lost Chapter, we can start just throwing our Qs willy-nilly. Like I said, if people's natural dodge pattern is downward, they eventually do catch on, but... see what I did right there? I didn't sync up my W and Q. If you're throwing your W, make sure you Q's off cooldown. That was a really big mistake. We're going to look top. She's dead. It is what it is. Look bot. They're relatively low. We're going to let our team know we are on our way to make a play. We are going to forego for the Taric. I am pinging him. Nice ulti right there. Bada beam, bada boom. Communication is key, guys. Communication is everything. I need people to emphasize, like, when you are going for moving plates on Xerath, we are not walking all the way down. We don't walk all the way through river. We are walking to right about here, and we are just ulting. What is going on over here? Again, there's not really too much to be done. We are not about a champion to roam. We are playing for CS. It is what it is. We try to help them with our ulti. Mess up the W. Unlucky. Again, we're making sure we get guaranteed cannon. And guys, I want to, if you're not confident with CSing, always Q the cannon. Guarantee that for me. And we're just going to auto attack this guy down. Throw our W. Throw our Q. And we're just doing some nasty damage to this guy. This guy is almost down 20 CS because of how much pressure we're applying. We're just going to Q through this wave. And again, I'm never throwing my stun in case he goes in. We're throwing our E instantly, and we're just going to auto-attack this guy down. As simple as, like, we make Zed players look like they're bronze, and I promise you, this guy's a relatively good player. But, like, it's just about the pressure you're applying to them, constantly pushing, making sure they're pressured, and not letting them get control of the lane. That is everything. People pick Zed and be like, oh my god, it counters Xerath. It does not. I promise you, if you know how to play the matchup, this does not counter Xerath at all. It never does, and it never will be. It's kind of like, if you think about Xerath in terms of like Katarina matchups and stuff like that, we beat Katarina until they get kills. If you make mistakes where they roam and they get kills because you're not communication or you're not spacing properly, you let them get an early kill, yes, they will snowball and they will destroy you. But if you know how to keep your tempo and know how to keep them at bay, like, this person will always feel like they're super weak. So we're going to ping missing on Zed. I don't know where he is. We're going to look bot, use our plant. We got to make sure that Zed isn't walking down. This guy doesn't have ulti, so it should be fine. And we're just going to go back mid. And again, we are not going past this line, even though my Zed rode down. We are playing for the CS. That is what we are doing. That is the game plan, and that is how you win games. We're making sure we're always near perfect CS because that is what Xerath does best. They killed Zed, even better. So again, since Zed is dead, we just push mid lane, make sure this crashes, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna stay. Evelyn's still showing bot. Only thing we have to worry about is Tark and Brand. So we get 2 free tower plates. Like I said, Zed's still dead. He has TP. And it's all good. Evelyn's going over here. I'm just going to sit here in case she walks or pass this way. I'm not really going to miss anything because I'm not really looking to recall. I think I'm just going to head back mid and soak this wave. Make sure we don't miss CS. I miss CS. My Vi is there, but again, I want to prioritize the CSing over anything. I do have TP. I could TP back. I have ulti in 5 seconds, letting my team know that like I don't really have anything up to help them. Again, W, and then our Q. We did miss. We're not perfect, but it is what it is. We're trying to make sure this guy is as far behind in CS as possible, and my team's just doing a great job overall. But I think we're going to go back. We're going to spend our money on the Hextech Alternator and get our new Sea Large Rod. Again, for the Xerath build, guys, it is... Oh, crap. Ooh, my Vi's dead. Unlucky. The Xerath build is Luden's Shadow Flame, and you can go Rylai's if they're squishy, or if you just want to go for the raw damage, you can, of course, just go Death Cap. So, you are at W. We missed everything. Unlucky. Are they on Dragon? They are not. The one thing I do need to start being careful of is the Evelyn gank. She is relatively getting strong with Lichbane, so we need to play towards our side of the field. But of course, we're still going to do what we do best and just push the wave and look to impact bot lane. Oh, we missed cannon. Nah, we're the worst. We're going to look bot. Like I said, we're going to walk to it right about here. We're going to let them know I'm on my way. Go in. And that's all we can really do. Zed really can't jump in on us. Even if he does, we just stun him and walk away. Like I said, do be very careful with your Xerath ultimate. It does reveal you on the map. Oh my god, our damage is insane. But like, it's how you win. Use ulti bot, clear mid. Make your mid laner go behind and he can't roam himself. Again, we do need to be careful. We don't know where Evelyn is. She can, of course, one-shot us with Charm. I do have Flash, but I really don't want to use it. I am going to walk down to this fight for the just in case. Make sure Evelyn's not right here. She is. I stunned her. Should get the one-shot off. No problem. I'm going to walk the greedy route through River just because I do have Vi right behind me. If I didn't have my jungler right there, I would have taken the long route around. But we push in. We crash. We take our reset since we have our power spike. Just remember, everyone, you're only as strong as a champion with the money you spend. Meaning that if I have New Sea Large Rod and double amp tomes and I have 1200 gold, I'm not that strong until I actually spend that money. I see so many people who are like, oh, I'm 5-0, I should win this. Yeah, you might be 5-0 with 2000 gold in the bank, so like you're really not that strong. Oh, look at this. We're up 40 CS. A good tip for everyone, for all Xerath players out there, 20 CS lead is worth a kill. So what that means is if your matchup is about going even, look at CS as if it's getting kills. Zed went top. He's over rotating because he's trying to force plays. I'm not really putting out too many wards just because warding against Evelyn really doesn't do much of anything. We're just gonna back away. I don't have my stun. The only reason I'm being a little bit more cautious, even though I'm like vastly far ahead of this guy, it is more important that like I respect him I'm going to ulti off the Vi ulti. No, I missed a stun. We're going to try to get the stun for this guy. I missed. I'm sorry, I didn't beat you. I'm not scripting, it's confirmed. And again, we're just going to push this in to make sure Zed misses as much CS as possible. Stun this guy, get the guarantee kill. No problem. A lot of people don't realize Xerath is actually a really hard counter to Tark because he's actually very squishy to MR. He's super tanky in terms of armor stats, but MR, he's like none. But we're going to take our back. Anytime, once we finish our 2 items, if you ever have feat to strength, you buy your boots instantly. You always get the upgraded boots as soon as possible because the gold value of the boots are so valuable. I'm going to start going bot because I'm in such a strong spot. I'm able to get the towers. So I'm just going to let them know they should go mid. I'll take bot. Easy peasy. And again, since I have 1,000 gold shutdown, I do need to be careful of who I give this 1,000 gold shutdown to. I don't want to be like, oh, like I'm just overconfident and die and then give it to Evelyn. And then my life is just extremely hard for the rest of the time. Legendary. Oh god, Park scared the crap out of me. I was like, where is he? Again, just shows, remember, they can see you on the map when you ulti. So I don't see Evelyn on the map. I am very wary of her. I think I can one-shot her. It is a little bit risky of what I'm doing. That makes it better if I just tell you I know it's risky. So they should go for me. I'm trying to save my stun. And we're just gonna get this cannon and leave. Nice. And so we can look to back again, get an easy large rod. And again, we are just super scared of Evelyn because she can just make plays on us. She can 100% one-shot us, even though she only has like 1 item. A lot of people, maybe some of the comments are thinking like, why doesn't he upgrade a Mage Eyes? A lot of times with Mage Eyes, especially versus Evelyn, Nocturne, Rengar, stuff like that, if you ever have Mage Eyes, they're just going to instantly go for you. Make sure they always shut it down. I want to play for more guaranteed AP, guarantee my lead, because I kind of figure eventually this game that Evelyn is just going to run me down and guarantee kill me with Zed. And there's really not too much I can do. So that's the main reason why I'm not upgrading to Mage Eyes. Now, maybe if they had a more like, I don't want to say like laid back comp, but like, a comp that isn't able to get to me, maybe I'll get Mage Eyes, but a lot of times in like higher elo, I do like just going for the guaranteed stuff. All right, we see the Zed on the map. We're just pushing this down. I'm again not going to use my stun. We see a mid. I'm going to try to rotate. I'm not a split push champion, so I don't want to keep pushing. We see Zed. Zed's probably next to Evelyn, especially since they're playing for Dragon. I'm going to ping assist for this. We see the pink ward. They're probably already on this. Play for the Evelyn always. Just because Evelyn's so good at trying to get me. And we're just standing super far back. He's trying to ulti us, but... Bada beam, bada boom, no problem. And like, you can make people look like they're bronze player. It's so funny. With good spacing and just good macro, like this Zed is just, he's just lost. He doesn't know what to do. He's just like, I never gave him a chance to do anything in this lane. No, you jumped. I was trying to be a hero. Alright, we're going to push this in and just take our reset. Evelyn could actually be just running straight towards us. I'm just going to haul my ass back. One thing I've definitely learned over the years is learning how to do like proper recalls. Because again, you just don't want to like have this 1,000 gold bounty and just give it away for free because you have a greedy recall. 190 CS in 20 minutes. We're still a Doran's Ring. Some people ask me like, oh, when you sell Doran's Ring? I only started selling Doran's Ring when it's like, oh, I don't have enough for like Shadow Flames. Normally for my second item plus, do I start thinking about selling Doran's Ring? If I don't have to, I won't. Alright, I have ulti. I'm so strong. I'm gonna see if I can do like a cheeky play right here. I don't have flash. This is so risky. Probably see us. Oh, it's nice with you guys. Come back here, friend. What's your kill? I don't have ulti or I would go for the penta. Oh, dude, I love it. I have TP. Can I go top? Target up in 5. I don't think I can get it. Unlucky. Just nice little quadra. It's a nice little quadri. Since they are generally squishy, I don't really need to go Void Staff. You don't need to go Void when they're playing squishies, but a cool thing you can do is actually go Crypt Bloom. And remember, we're not buying Crypt Bloom for the healing, because the healing's kind of garbage. You're really just buying the mid-div. Let's go! Guys, if you do enjoy this video, it's educational content, make sure to leave a like, comment down below if you want to see more. And again, I do greatly appreciate you all of you guys. If you do want some coaching, join the Discord. It's $30 per session. I promise you mid, bot, and AD carry. Hit me up, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.